So it's actually a pretty nice day here in Washington, and I decided that my two Netherland dwarves needed to get out of their cages and be able to get out on the grass, be able to cool down, have some nice air blowing on them. So I had this fencing. It's all one big piece, but I looped it so that they wouldn't be together because they actually don't do very well together. Like, they were raised together, but this one here, Pinecone, decided that she would start chewing on Little Bit, so they cannot be together. As soon as I put her in, she was looking for a way out. It didn't work. Although she can almost get her body through the squares here, but like she can get her head and her front shoulders, but her butt's too big. And then here's Pinecone. She is just kind of chilling. She's been laying there hanging out, and she didn't really care to try to escape or anything. I wanted to make sure that there was a way to make sure that they were covered, so this is my makeshift sun cover for them. It's all it is a feed bag torn open and then has a couple of pieces of wood on it because surprisingly it's kind of windy. Here is Mr. Rabbit just hanging out and chilling. I moved him so that he could get some fresher grass, and as you can see, I've just kind of been working him along this area here and then leaving all of his little droppings and whatnot and mowing the lawn for me. Now, I'm sure that y'all are looking at my yard and you're like, sweet Jesus, don't that woman own a lawnmower? My husband's actually a landscaper, and I told him, do not, under any circumstances, mow the lawn. He thought I was nuts. Until I explained to him that rabbits love to eat grass. So what I do is I grab a pair of shears that I only use for outside, and I cut the grass and then feed it to the different rabbits. Here are Peter and two of the babies. I took the other three out and put them here. So there's those three. And here are the other two and Peter. Now, if you watch my other video, you're like, hey, wait a minute, there's one missing. You're right. I sold it. And then hopefully all of these guys will go. And then here is Mr. Mouse. And then here is Miss Sunday. And here are the babies, all 5 of them. They are 2 weeks old today, and I actually just turned their nest box on one side. When I built this, both sides had a piece of wood sticking out that far. Well, so what I had to do was come over here and cut that side off so I could lay it down flat, because even though they are 2 weeks old, they're still so little, and so when they're on the wire, it's still a little bit difficult for them, so I want them to be able to get back in there and rest their feet. Let's see if I can get the little deformed one to come out. Oh heck, what am I talking about? I'll just reach in there and grab him. He's actually the bounciest out of all of them. And I don't know if you have ever seen this before. That's his nose. I don't know what's wrong with it. Have you ever seen that before? Anyway, so it's like it's his nostril hanging out. Okay, so there's the rabbitry update. Talk to you later.